Welcome this morning to WKAX 1500 AM. This is a fine Wednesday morning because we are here together once again. It is August 2nd. I can't believe it. Well, just can't. I'm just thankful to be here. So, August 2nd, Wednesday, it's our hump day, and we've made it together one more day. So, this is the day, this day. Yesterday has passed, and we thank God for it that He's brought us through. So this is the day that the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. Okay. So I'm trying to write something down because I don't want to forget it. I don't think I'll lose it. I don't think I'll lose it. I pray not. Um, I hope that your morning has started off well, and that you know what. It already started off well because he woke you up this morning. Remember we talked about, and I will forever talk about blessings, or I will try to always be a constant reminder. And you know, uh, it's not like I shouldn't have to remind anyone. I know the hustle and bustle may take you away from this, but um, the first blessing always is that he wakes us up. Every morning he wakes us up. So there's blessing number one. Number two, you have the activities of your limbs, or you could look at it as I'm breathing. Whatever the case may be, we're blessed to have this day. And whatever it brings, you walk and talk with the Lord. So you remember that I said we're going to have these prayers that I've looked up that for work, but it also helps us within our families and in our everyday comings and goings. So I don't know. I don't believe I read this one to you. I'm just gonna double check. I might have. Uh, if I have, it's okay. Let me think. Okay, because I did have one more. Remember, there's five, and I said we're gonna start it over because I'm gonna give you one for each day next week. So we will start um, number one prayer, number two, number three, and so on. So every day next week, I will give you one that will help you, and then I'll find some others for the following week. Okay, but I've been enjoying these, and I've been so proud of myself. Like I told you that I haven't interrupted myself because when I get to a certain paragraph or a certain sentence, it grabs me because it's like, oh my God, I need to make a comment on that one. So I try to get through the prayer, and then we can discuss, or maybe even in your own mind, you're thinking, you know what? And it doesn't have to be that you're saying, oh, she's right, or this. It's just to give you thought about it. You know, I want everyone to start really thinking about when you wake up that it is a blessing. It is a blessing because he kept you through the night, and that you wake up and you hear everyone complaining about they don't feel like getting up right now. I need 10 more minutes. To me, it's a blessing because you're alive. I'm not talking about the complaint so much. I'm just saying, okay, Lord, thank God. They're in there fussing and fighting who took the last of this, and it was only one more left. I'm just thankful when I hear the noise in the house. That means we all were protected through the night, and He woke us up this morning. We gotta start there. We have to start waking up with the thought of thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Heavenly Father God. Just give that to him because he doesn't have to do anything for us, but he does it out of the love that he has for us. I mean, talking about unconditional love, we so ratchet in a whole lot of things that we do, and we claim this and we claim that, and and then we tend to forget him. I'm not saying that we walk every day without him. No, no, because we all call upon his name a lot throughout the day. um, I joked with you yesterday saying that I know a lot of us, we could go walk through the office, or you're walking through the house. I do it a lot. And you walk through, and whether somebody hears you or not, you just go, Jesus, oh, help me, Father. Yeah, we do. Whether it be under your breath or out loud, but you're calling upon his name. So um, always start your day with him. It's just like when you wake up next to a loved one, or you see your kids or grandkids or your husband, your wife. everyone's awake and you're seeing them. You hadn't seen them from the night before because you all went to sleep, and then everybody's awake in the house and nobody says good morning. Nobody says how'd you sleep. You know, sometimes I don't know. I don't know. Some people may wake up and they just go right in. I got this to do, and tomorrow, today at 2 o'clock, I need you to do blah blah blah. Instead of just start off with, be, how do I put this? Not so much that it's being kind, but I'm just so thankful. So it's just like I always say, just good morning, even if it's good morning. Hey, it's gonna be a busy day. I'm gonna need you to do. It's just acknowledging, like it's a good morning. We're gonna be busy, but it's a good morning. I don't know. I'm just so thankful and grateful that He blesses me with the gift of life. And listen, I'm just thankful. I'm gonna, if you don't mind, I need to take a quick break, and I will be right back. Okay, thank you for joining me here at WKAX 1500 AM. I'll be right back. Thank you. today. It's entitled Prayer for Peace at Work. All of the prayers that I've given to you relate to the work environment, and it's personal, um, because I do remember one of them that I read to you. I said I didn't want anyone to take offense or to think that it was pointing fingers to other. No, it's really a prayer about self and helping me to be able to be this type of person in this situation. So allow me to read this to you. I think I would almost do better without these. Let's see. Heavenly Father, thank you that I can come to you and seek you in times of need. Thank you that you hear me and that you show up in various ways in my life, including in my workplace. It can be hard to work with others in a team when different ideas, personalities, approaches, and intentions come together. It is so easy to get into conflict and to breed contempt. My prayer is that you would help me to be a peacemaker in the workplace. Help me to keep out of situations that cause unnecessary divisions and factions between people. Please help me and my coworkers to respect one another even when we don't always agree with each other. Help us to treat one another with dignity and to extend the same kindness towards each other that we would like shown to ourselves. If there are any conflicts that have gone unresolved, please help it to be addressed in a manner that is appropriate and respectful. If there are any things being spoken or gossip going around, please put it to an end. Please allow your peace to set the tone of the workplace. Help us help us each to do our job heartily and to help one another where and when we can. May we all realize that we have the same may we all realize that we have the opportunity to make the workplace something that we look forward to. In Jesus' name, amen. Um, I have to just kind of go over it a little bit with you. Every prayer that I've read this week really has touched me in the sense that um, we're just trying to be a better person because we have to spend so much time here. And I know that they always say, whether it be at the family reunion or at the workplace or at home, there's always one. But we are to work on self first, and even though, and it's really hard. I tell you, it's really hard that when you're trying to be these things and walk Christ-like, and you're praying for uh, peace at work, you're praying to work for God and not for man, even though man may act as like he's a slave driver. You're praying to be diligent at work. You have a prayer to bear the fruit of the Spirit at work. And the other was a prayer for a good attitude at work. All of these things that we are trying to do for ourselves and to show others. And it's not faking. I mean, because if you're praying for this sincerely, look, I want to have a good attitude at work. I want to be on time. I know things happen. I want to do my job heartily. I want to, we all have to be someplace for 8 or 10 hours of our day. So we have to make the best of it. We're blessed to have a job. I think I read one yesterday where it was, I'm thankful for where he has me right now. If there's some place that he has for me, that he wants to place me somewhere else, then his will be done. And I pray that he guides me in that direction. Um, you know, a person can be on their job 25 years or 2 years. It doesn't matter. We're to do the best that we can, and hopefully and prayerfully that will not go unnoticed. You know, I remember in school when some kids would really try to do their best, and they were doing their homework, and they would do this, and whether it be in school or the workplace. And I know you've heard this term before about brown nosing. Now, we have some out there that are doing that. I'm almost, well, heck, I'm certain of it. But I haven't heard that term in a long time, by the way, because it's more like kissing somebody's butt. But anyway, um, that's not it. These people, some people are really just doing the best that they can. They enjoy what they're doing, and this is what they do. And so they're just doing, like I said, doing the best that they can, and they keep the Lord first, and they're trying to treat people right and everything. And then you get that one that's trying to tear you down. So that's why I say we have to stay in constant prayer, not only for ourselves, but for those that we work around. And please believe me when I say it gets hard. It gets hard to maintain that. You know, that's why I say if you have to go to the restroom, if you have to take a walk outside, whatever you need to do to get it out of you and don't let it stay in you and manifest to something bigger. And then when somebody asks you, would you like a cup of water, a cup of coffee, and then you snap. And then people are looking at you funny because they don't know where it came from. So we have to really, it's for self, because you can make yourself sick, so always have a prayer. I think I read yesterday in one of the prayers that when you wake up in the morning, are you starting off going, oh Lord, I got to get ready to go to this job? Your attitude, your frame of mind is already starting off wrong. So you're setting yourself up to go into this place that, thank God you have a job, because many don't. So you're already setting yourself up for a defense. You're putting this wall up. And it's like, I don't want to be here anyway. Well, again, who really wants to get up that early in the morning when sleep is good? Who does, for reals? But since we're blessed to have a job and we want to get there and give our 100%, um, then you do you. God is going to bless you. And for those who seem to bark and bite, and for those who don't have that attitude, then let the Lord deal with them. Hopefully, there would be conversation that can be had if there's a problem. If there's a problem on the job, then you go to that person or to your supervisor or your boss, wherever you need to. Because what we're trying to do is, since we all have to be here together for however many hours in a day, then let's minimize things that uh, really don't, it doesn't have to grow that big, because then, oh, you don't understand. I don't like my heart beating too fast. I don't like the headaches, and I don't get many headaches. I rarely get one, and if my head ever hurts, I get concerned because I don't really get them. I try, Lord knows I try, and I believe we all do. We just want to have peace in the valley while we're at work, okay? Not only for ourselves, because if each one of us practice this thing, then I think we all could just work together. And for the most part, I do think that everyone has a pretty good work relationship. I don't know what your office is like. Of course, I don't. I'm just saying that let's start it off with prayer. What I read to you in the mornings, I'm reading to you, I'm praying for all of you, including myself. This prayer is for all of us. Your prayers don't even have to be that long. Sometimes we don't know the words we want. Our hearts speak, and the Holy Spirit listens. God hears. So sometimes you could just say, Father, I'm nervous about going into work today because of this situation, and this is what's going on. I need your guidance. Allow me to speak in such a way that I'm representing you, but I want to bring peace and understanding. Um, Father, I'm really tired today. I really don't feel good. So I'm just going to go in and do the best I can for as long as I can.
and hopefully they'll understand if I have to leave early. Communication. Communication is important because don't just say, well, always to your supervisor, of course, but don't just say something to the one person and not to the one above. Don't, you could tell me, well, you know what, I need to go home because I don't feel good. Okay, have you talked to so and so, Mr. or Mrs. So and so about that? Because I'm not your boss. I appreciate you telling me because we work together and I need to know what load I'm getting ready to take of yours or to cover to cover you. Don't mind doing that. If you're not feeling good, you're not feeling good. You need to go home. So communication is really important. Respect of each other is so important. If we just bear the fruits of our spirit, keep your fruit bowl on your desk, in your pocket, in your purse, lay it up on your heart, you know, rub all the fruits of the spirit all over your body before you get here. I mean, because if we could just do, okay, here it is. It is so simple. And it says it in the Bible about do unto others, you have them do unto you. Just, it's broken down, and I don't even know if it's Ebonics, it's just simple English to me. The way I want to be treated, I'm going to treat that person because I'm praying and hoping that what I give out, I will receive it back. I know there's different personalities, I get that, but I'm still going to be kind just because you may be a 50-50 person. It just depends on the situation. That's your 50-50. I'm going to try to maintain who I am at all times. I may get out of character here and there, but I want to really maintain who I am at all times. So communication and respect and what I want for me, I want to give it to you. And when I say that there should be no faking involved in this because keep it real. Faking takes a lot of energy. You gotta pretend and you gotta, I know that sometimes we have to, they say, fake it till you make it, and sometimes, you have to just like, Lord, I don't feel like doing this, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, and just until I can make it to the 5 o'clock hour, then I'm gonna get home, and sit down and think about this thing, and hopefully you're not having such a bad day. I pray not. I really do, because like I said, we all have to get up early and come to work. Who really wants to get out of a comfortable bed? Now, if we if we could do like this, sleep until we have got our fill. Some people can sleep in till like 9 or 10, and get yourself up, get yourself ready for work, come in at whatever time, work until 5 or 6, then go home and do your thing, and then tomorrow morning you may get up at 7 or 8 and come in. Okay, realistically, no. And unless you're a boss or an owner, we can't do that. We have scheduled times. And some bosses and some owners can't do that either because they're heads of the company and they have to be there to oversee things. But for the most part, if they want to come in a little late, that's their prerogative. They own this company. But anyway, back to us little people. I'm just saying, this, keep the prayer in your heart because it helps. It really does. It helps. Like if you say, yeah, but they're still acting a fool over there and they're still yelling. Well, we're trying to get you to have a peace of mind for yourself. And then when they see that nothing is affecting you that way, okay, let me tell you about myself. I can have a volcano erupting in my stomach. And it's been many a times that I have. And I don't allow it to be seen. Not that kind of volcano. I just don't allow it to erupt like that. It can erupt inside, and I'm praying for him to put a cap on it. I'm praying for him to calm my spirit, all of that. But I don't want to go off like that. I just don't. It just makes it so uncomfortable. So, anywho, I just want everyone to have a really good day at work. Keep a prayer in your heart. Just do the best that you can. and let God do the rest. I mean, you will be blessed. You will be blessed for what you're doing, and we're doing it for Him anyway. Yes, I work here at Knox Media for Mr. Knox, Pastor Knox, and I want to do a good job. He's employed me to do this, and so I'm going to do the best that I can. And yes, I work for Him, but I'm doing this for God because, and I don't look at it like I owe Him. I don't know what choice words that you would use. Maybe you use I owe God, or however you want to phrase it, but I love Him so for what He's done, doing, and will do for me, that I want to serve Him. I want Him to be, I want my daddy to be proud of me. So I'm going to do the best that I can. And that's all that any of us can do. Okay? So don't stress yourself. Let me talk about me once again. I do stress myself sometimes because I want to do a good job to where I get nervous, and so what I've started doing is I just have to slow down. I just have to slow down and think about it. And to me, I just go, this is just me, for me. I go, you know what, it is what it is. You're gonna get it. Just slow down and just do it this way. If you make a mistake, it's okay. Take your time, get it together. You know, you have to talk to yourself and bring yourself to, don't do panic mode, because it's easy to do that. And even in the homes. So just again, I'm gonna move on to a couple of stories, but just have a beautiful day. Rejoice in this day because He woke you up. Do the very best that you can for yourself and for who you work for, and just start putting some things into practice to ease your mind, and not feel the tension in your body. Yes, we do have, okay, there are deadlines to meet. There are new problems arise. You think you're just going into work and then something broke down, or something that has to be done before 5, 3 o'clock, you've given yourself to 3 o'clock, and then this machine or this computer goes down. Unforeseen things. I understand we're going to react. We cannot always be at peace. I understand that. It's just that I don't want us to stay stressed all the time. So I love talking to my father because he actually listens. And when he speaks back, it's just amazing, because it's like, oh, I could have been doing it like that. Or, oh my God, he's opened up another door for me. So, again, have a wonderful day at work. If you're not at work and you're at home, have a beautiful day, and look forward to, with expectation and anticipation to what he has planned for you. Don't jump ahead of him. Just ask him to direct you in everything that you do. Doesn't matter. Okay, so let me move on. Okay. I have to talk about this one because it's summer, and people, you know how I feel about the ocean and the creatures and swimming pools. I could see through that. The only thing with swimming pools, you gotta pray and hope that they're clean, and you know what I'm talking about. But in the oceans, there's so much going on out there. Um, this thing is called swimmer's itch. I cannot give you the medical word for this, but it's some type of dermatitis. I'm not even gonna try to. I'm not gonna try. I can spell it for you if you want to look. If you want to look it up, do that. Listen, you know me. Every morning, you have got to, when you're listening to WKAX 1500 AM. I always say have a pen, a pencil, or a crayon laying around, because when I give you scripture, or if I, like now, I'm going to try to spell this word for you so that you can look it up for yourself. Be prepared. That's all I ask. Okay, so this word is CERCARIAL. Dermatitis is the second word. CERCARIAL, dermatitis. And it's a swimmer's itch. Jesus. Okay. Swimmer's itch, or this form of dermatitis, is a skin rash that you can get if you have swum in. Now, they say fresh or salt water that is infested with a certain parasite. You're not going to see this coming. It is not as big as a shark. It is not the, what is that stuff? The jellyfish, eels, everything that lives out in there. You're not going to see this, and it is an allergic reaction. So it isn't, but it's not contagious, and they said it will eventually go away on its own. The main symptoms are like a rash and reddish, pimply bumps, and they're itchy and they burn. There's no treatment for it, it says, but over the counter treatments can relieve the itching, like cortisone or hydrocortisone, Benadryl, things like that. It can relieve it, but it has to just go away on its own. So that those things that I just mentioned will kind of give you some relief, but it doesn't like cure it. So and it this see I'm sorry. Well, I can't swim anyway, and even if I was a great swimmer, I still can't go out in that ocean. It's just it's beautiful. I love the ocean. Uh, I like rivers and lakes. I just can't see through it. So therefore, I admire the beauty, but I don't get in it. Now, things like this, and I know you're not scared. This is just Janet. I used to always love to feel. I would stand at the edge of the ocean and let the water, you know, just run up as far as it can, and sometimes it would reach a little above my ankles. And I used to love to feel the sand go from under my feet, and just it's just I don't know. It was like I would meditate. It just felt funny, but it felt nice. But anyway, that's as far as I would go. And now, even with that, I'm scared. It shouldn't be because they okay. I think that they're saying like immediately uh, after you get out of the water, that you should take a shower. Now, sometimes at the oceans and wherever you swim, they have these like little mini showers. So if you can, immediately do it. Um, Here they're saying swimmer's itch is a temporary, non-contagious itchy rash that appears on your skin. Um, yeah, I'm trying to. Yeah, that's pretty much all I can say about that because they said the parasites cannot survive in human skin, so they die shortly after burrowing into your skin. And they said the rash usually gets better after a few days, but it can also last up to 2 weeks. That kind of, and see, and they showed some pictures on it on the news, and the severe cases and the minor cases, but it looks pretty bad, and even the uh, minor cases of it, you could just see the little red bumps ooh, Jesus. But anyway, I'm gonna read this one last thing that's gonna probably gross you out. What kind of parasites cause swimmers itch? The Look, I'm just reporting this so that you're a little bit more educated on it because I did not know this. The parasite larvae that causes swimmer's itch are known as, and I can't pronounce this. You know what? It looks like okay, it's the same thing. CERCARIAE. Okay, these parasites that cause swimmer's itch originate from infected birds that live near water, such as ducks, geese, and mammals like beavers, muskrats, and raccoons. Okay, this is like lake and rivers, but also, any type of birds that are around the oceans, I guess. The parasites lay eggs in the infected animal's blood, and then the eggs are passed through the infected animal's poop. Okay, I didn't mean to go that far with this story, but if those eggs reach the water, they hatch and release tiny microscopic larva. Okay, I just turned off a whole lot of people from wanting to go swimming, didn't I? And we still have a whole lot of summer left. And I don't think it's going to, people are still going to get in the ocean, lakes, and rivers. And as you should. I mean, have a good time. It's the summer. Do you? I mean, I I seen this on the news, but I've never heard about it. From friends, family, friends of friends. So I don't know how rare or how often this happens, but when they report, have you noticed that things are so much more different now than they used to be? Signs of the times. That's the way I'm looking at it because I've never, man, we've done so much when we were kids, and none of this kind of stuff ever came up. So I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna move on from that one because it was starting to gross me out. I just want you to have a good time. And speaking of, before I move on with the stories, let me jump into this. I just noticed the time, uh, and I believe it's this weekend. So August 5th, RMP 2023 Jump Fest. It's an outdoor event. Okay, there's free food, free haircuts, free shoes, free backpacks, free entertainment, and more. Okay, that's August 5th from 12 to 6. For more information, please call them at 256-661-0087. Okay, and that address, I don't know why I threw these way across. Oh, and I think I just lied to you guys. I said I was going to start wearing my prescription reading glasses. Okay, that address is 1300 Southwest 8th Street in Sheffield. Again, that address is 1300 Southwest 8th Street in Sheffield. That's is that a Saturday? August 5th. The time is 12 to 6. Again, that number is 256-661-0087. They're going to have 3-on-3 basketball tournament, face painting, vendors, bouncy houses, and a live DJ. Okay, now let's go on out and have a good time. And then after that, same day, from 5 to 8:30, Distinguished Productions and Katrina P. Simmons, our councilwoman, they're having a back to school R&B block party. Okay, where's that? Lewis Fields. Lewis Fields, the address is 1050 Pruitt Street here in Florence. And again, that's this Saturday, August 5th, from 5 to 8:30 p.m. So there'll be games, vendors, food trucks, and free food for the kids, free school supplies, much needed. School is starting in about 10 or 15 minutes, and free clothing giveaway. Okay, that's going to help a lot, because I know that it's the shopping and it's the hustle and the bustle where they're having a free clothing giveaway. God bless them. Music by DJ J Rock and music by DJ Doc. And they suggest that you bring your lawn chairs and tents. Okay, so you can be comfortable. The kids are out there. It's for them. It's a back to school thing at Lewis Fields. You're going to have a good time. And it's free. It's free. Okay. Also, August 12th. August 12th. And let me tell you about August 12th, but I need to throw this in because I remember I did not mention her name yesterday, but this is a second annual prayer rally. Okay, their second annual prayer rally, Bridging the Gap, Seeking God for Our City. The MC is our City Councilwoman Katrina P. Simmons, hosted by Minister Latoya Porter. Let's see. It's August 12th at 4 o'clock. The address is 901 Gatman Park Drive in Muscle Shoals. They say you don't want to miss it because they're going to have live entertainment, face painting, food, fun, and great prizes. They have two speakers, Minister Jeremy Casey and Shantia Stewart. They also have a health motivational speaker, Keenan Porter. Okay, for more information, contact Latoya Porter at 256-335-9335. Okay, and they said bring your family, friends, again, your lawn chairs. It's going to be a good time. Believe me, it's going to be a good time. And they said donations are welcome. And also, our very own Kareen Thompson will be there singing. Okay, she is a member at Galilee Missionary Baptist Church, and I'm gonna tell you something. That's a treat. She can sing, and she makes you feel it. She makes you feel it, and I love her. So please, that's August 12th at 4 o'clock. Two more announcements, and I really am loving this one too because it's unique and it's different. Here at Knox Media Group, we are presenting a mix, mingle, money, and music job fair. Okay, that will be September 1st from 4 to 7. Now I'm going to be speaking to you as the community as well I'm speaking to businesses. Now, this is again September 1st from 4 to 7 at the Clarion Inn. Okay, what's different and unique about the Mixed Mingle Money and Music Job Fair is just that. First of all, food will be provided by the Clarion Inn. Knox Media Group, we will have live bands there, so that there will be music playing, there will be food there. You can kind of have a little bounce in your shoulders, dance a little bit, sing along with the bands. But at the same time, we're there. It's a job fair, so you can go to, and there will be a variety of businesses out there. So if you're not in the medical field, there's the restaurants, or whatever. It's going to be a lot of businesses. Businesses, I'll be right back, community. Businesses, please give us a call if you'd like to participate. It's free. You can mix and mingle with other businesses and find out what you guys can do together. Enjoy the food, enjoy the music, and at the same time, have your applications there so that you could. That's a more relaxed way to me to get to know people and talk to them, and it's a fun environment. And have them fill out the applications right there. Maybe you can interview them right there. I don't know how it's going to get down, but it's going to be a lot of fun, and it's a different way. And we're hoping to bring the community together, bring the businesses together, and I think it's our first annual. I do believe this is going to hit big, and it'll be a fun way to seek employment and in a more relaxed manner. And who doesn't like to hear music and have fun and dance and eat and get hired? And you're employing some new people because you're going to see them in a whole different light. Um, so, anyway, for businesses, if you're wanting to participate in this, please give us a call. Feel free. The more the merrier, but it's going to be limited space, so please give us a call at 256-712-2887. Again, that number is 256-712-2887. Let me give you another number just in case. It's 256-367-0887, so that you could RSVP with us. We can get you in there. Tables will be provided. All you would need to do, the businesses, is to just bring the necessary paperwork for you, your applications, your business card, if you have pamphlets, whatever you need to bring, we got you on the rest, okay? And it's at a good time of the day for me because you pretty much have had your full work day, and it's ending at such a time that you can still have a good Friday night, but you started off with some music and some food, so what better way? And it's from 4 to 7 at the Clarion Inn, September 1st. Give us a call once again at 256-712-2887. As far as the community is concerned, it's free to you. Of course it is. And you're out looking for a job, this is the easiest way. Plus, we feed you, and then there's music. It's a more relaxed environment. You don't have to feel so stressed that you're going to be in these bright lights inside of an office or wherever, whatever type of business it is, and feel uncomfortable. It's a more relaxed and fun environment. Okay, so if you're seeking a job, and there will be different types of businesses there and jobs, so come join us September 1st at the Clarion Inn. Okay, what better way, in such a fun way, to look for a place of employment? And then, listen, you're not just going to look for one place. Like, it's like, okay, well, I'm going to call this place and I got to go here at 2 o'clock. Then I got to go over here to this business. No, it will be different types of businesses there for you to choose in one place. In one place. Okay? Now, you come on now. All you got to do is park your car in one place and seek out employment for whoever's there. Okay? So that's easy on you. One stop shop. And you getting fed. And you get to hear some music, live bands and dance. Come on now. So again, and I'm gonna keep pushing that because it's good for the community and it's also good for businesses as well. So we're trying to build this back up after COVID. I mean, we're on our way to recovery, but what better way to seek employment and also for businesses to, you know, you'll have a variety of people coming in talking to you. So, I mean, it's good for us all the way around. So please join us again. The date is September 1st. The hours are from 4 to 7. It's at the Clarion Inn. We'll take care of you. All you need to do is just be there, okay? And Knox Media Group is putting this on. So myself, I will be there. I'd love to meet you and talk with you. I'm not the one hiring you, but I am the one talking to you right now. So I just want to see you there, okay? And also, listen, tonight is our Bible study. I am inviting you to Galilee Missionary Baptist Church, but let me get this out of the way first. Tonight is a special event because I think I told you some weeks or months ago that when we were studying our gifts and what type of animals we are and this and that, I'm gonna have to get back to you so I can catch you up to speed on what we're doing. But we've been put in different groups, and so each month groups are doing something special to show that they can work together, because I know I can work with Tamika. I already know that. And we're both golden retrievers. But see, in our groups, there's a mixture of different personalities. I'll put it like that because I'm running short of time. But she's having something. Well, actually, it's a Galilee outreach ministry. Okay, so they're presenting a community family fun day. Now that's going to be at Lewis Field as well tonight. Okay, this is our Bible study night, but I suggest you come out for this. I have often said about coming out to Galilee for Wednesday night Bible study, where we feed you, and it's like a family and friend environment, and it's usually at the church. Okay, 23001 County Road 14. That's where Galilee stands. And but this, she's Tamika and her group, they're putting on something, and it's their outreach ministry, and they're presenting a community, a family fun day. I suggest strongly that you come out. It's from 6 to 8 at Lewis Fields, and I know everybody knows where that is, but for those who don't, it's 1050 Pruitt Street in Florence. It's going to be, snatch up the kids. She loves the kids, and it's for the community. Really, it's going to be a fun event, and I think that you should come. Okay, I can't say enough about it. I'm going to be surprised when I get there, because I just know a little bit of what they're doing, but I can tell you that we don't play with this. That's why I said, even if you're inside the fellowship hall for Bible study, it's always a good time, and we're usually sitting and we're eating and we're receiving our lesson, our message, and we can ask questions and we can talk. But this ministry, this outreach, they're gonna do something at Lewis Field, so it's open to the community. So I was gonna say I'm urging you. Actually, listen, you're gonna have a good time in the name of Jesus, because there will be games as well as food. So come on out. I can't stress it enough. Okay, come on out and join us at Lewis Fields tonight between 6 and 8 for a good time, for food, for fun, for learning and sharing. Can't stress it enough. So I hope to see you there, okay? And I did not know that I only have like 5 minutes, so I'm gonna give you this one last story, and then I'll share everything else with you tomorrow. For those of you who remember Pee Wee Herman, I'm sure that you know a couple of days ago he has uh, died at the age of 70. And he was, you know, now I'm gonna have to go back and check out some of his stuff. I can't remember the movie, but it talks about his movie. But he was an actor, writer, comedian. His name was Paul Rubens, by the way, best known for his role as Pee Wee Herman. And he died this past Sunday, and his family has confirmed. Ruben, okay, he died from complications of cancer, and again, my time is short, so I'm going to kind of skim over it. Paul bravely and privately fought. He fought cancer for years, and he didn't really share it with too many people. So it looks as though he was making an apology for not sharing it with the public so much, because he was always about fun. And they say that he bravely and privately fought this cancer for years. With his trademark of tenacity and wit. And he just, he'd much rather project his love, his being funny, and his, there's a lot that he wanted to do instead of you looking at him as a sickly person. And I enjoyed. He was funny, and actually, he made the statement. Please accept my apology for not going public with what I've been facing for the last 6 years. I have always felt a huge amount of love and respect from my friends, fans, and supporters. I have loved you all so much and enjoyed making art for you, Rubin said in a statement that was published in his Instagram and Facebook on Monday morning by his family members. So he had left that message. But anyway, my time is winding down. I'll probably give you a little bit more about Mr. Rubin's tomorrow. So please join me here tomorrow, 8 o'clock. Don't forget your pens, pencils, and crayons, because I have dates and scriptures to give you. But I want you to have a beautiful and blessed day. I do thank you for joining me here at Knox Media Group, WKAX, 1500 AM. I look forward to talking to you tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. I was going to say 9 o'clock because I'm about to end the air. So be blessed. Bless someone with a hug, a smile, a hello, a simple hello. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to others. Okay? God bless you. I love you. Peace.